We're talking about parenting, and parenting isn't for cowards. A little quote I heard a man say, when I was single, I had 3 theories about raising kids. Now I have 3 kids and no theories. Well, we want to build some theory. We want to talk about some things to do to kind of help us raise our children, and even, this might sound kind of strange, raise ourselves. And by that I mean raise ourselves to a new standard. Many of us have been parented by maybe a permissive parent, or a neglected or abandoning parent, or by a controlling, authoritative parent. Those will have negative effects on just who we are as people. And so part of what I want to communicate today is that a couple of things are needed in order to help a child have healthy motivation. Healthy motivation comes from a sense of healthy self-awareness. Healthy self-awareness comes from an ability to receive objective feedback. A healthy organization, individual, or community is one that has the courage to see themselves as they are, the honesty and humility to see themselves as they are, and the courage to make the necessary adjustments and changes to become who they need to be. A normal definition of what health is. A healthy person, individual, organization has the humility and objectivity to see themselves as they are, and the courage to make the necessary adjustments and changes to become who they need to be. So when it comes to parenting, how we were parented and how we will parent, how we will live life, we need motivation. We need healthy motivation, which means I've got to look inside, which is difficult to do. Part of what can help us to do that is to process. Some of us are internal processors, others are external processors. If you're an internal processor, it's good to journal, to write it out. If you're an external process, you like to talk it out. Either one are beneficial for either style of personality. I encourage you to do both. As thoughts pass through the lips or the fingertips, they become disentangled. Our thoughts disentangle themselves as they pass through the lips or the fingertips. That means that this conversation that I'm having with you, you need to have with someone else. So take some time this week. Find a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, find one. If it may be just a trusted friend, the best listener you know, see if they'll spend time with you and process how you've become the person you are. How did your parents' style affect your style? And then ask yourself, what are the motivations that drive me? Are my motivations aberrant in any way? Are they perverted in any way? Are they distorted in any way? And begin to seek God. Ask God. God wants to purify our hearts. A beautiful little verse that I've meditated on for decades is 1 Timothy 1:5. I know it. 1 Timothy 1:5. The goal of our command, think about this, the goal of our command is love, which comes from a pure heart, a good conscience, and a sincere faith. In that one little verse, he reminds us that Jesus gave us a command to love one another. That's the goal of our command, to love one another, love God and love one another. The goal of that command is going to be accomplished when we understand and can look at ourselves honestly and objectively. So, make some time this week, sit down with someone and process 2 things. One, are you getting and are you giving a good amount of challenge to those you love and to your children? And is that challenge balanced with encouragement? Those 2 things are critical for any of us to grow well. We need a sense of challenge in life, something to motivate us, and encouragement. One without the other creates an imbalance. So what's the level of encouragement and challenge you're getting and giving today? God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.